Welcome back to Bobblehead Homestead. My name is Jeff. Let's do some more gardening today. I got this spot. We are the side of my driveway, back behind the dumpster. So I got these trees here, and then I got this old junky bed frame. Yeah, we'll get to it. And then I just got a bunch of, there's not much growing here, a bunch of briar, and yeah, it's just nothing healthy going on there. But I did plant something last year. I planted some native honeysuckle, and it's still alive, so I need to give it some attention. And while I'm at it, let's just garden up this little spot. That area was pretty bare, which means there's not much there for plants to grow in. I got me some fertilizer, the best kind of fertilizer. It's free from the next door neighbor's rabbits. So I will be putting some of this down, some of the garden soil also, give it some plant food, and we'll see if those honeysuckles can't take off. Maybe I'll throw a couple more things down there while I'm at it. Starting off with the root slayer. Yeah, so all this briar stuff, I can at least chop it off in the ground a little bit. And I don't want to run my string trimmer and fling stuff at the honeysuckle, so we're starting out with this. All right, I'm over here scheming with Wiley and Jen. We got some big stuff coming up.
We do.
But as we're, standing around talking, Wiley notices that orange fencing there, and he says, I could use something like this for what?
Chicken run.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a top on the chicken run where keep the hawks and stuff from going in it.
And keeps the chickens from jumping out.
We've actually bought that
Bird
netting and used it before.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that stuff's a mess. And I think this right here will solve that issue.
Well, somebody else had that same idea. I was gifted that from Jeff and Leanne. They've helped me before. They're in Iowa. They got a place by Mina. They're, it's going to be a part-time. But anyway, he's like, last time they came down, they're building their own house, and he had this stuff, and he thought of me because of my chickens.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, can you use this? And I'm like, I'm set up, but I'll find somebody who needs it. And I just found him.
Yeah.
Me and Jim will absolutely put it to use.
Yep.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jeff and Leanne. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
What's up, Fifi? Did you come tell me I did a good job? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the project. Yeah, not a bad little project. Some marigolds up front. Some calendula in the middle. And some Tithonia in the back. And bringing up the rear is the native honeysuckle. Now, I am told that most of the honeysuckle growing wild around here is actually an Asian import, and that it's drowning out a lot of the native honeysuckle. So I got that honeysuckle last year at a nursery over in Dardanelle, and it's native. I don't know. I think one of them's orange, the other one's yellow. It's been so long ago, I do not remember. But should be some native honeysuckle, which if you've never had it, it is, it just smells like a flower shop every time you walk by it. Really cool. Not much effort, a little bit of garden soil, box, peel all the plastic tape kind of stuff off of it so it's just cardboard. And throw some 50-cent seeds, $1.50 in seeds. And as long as I keep it watered, I should have a nice little flower garden area here. And that'll be cool. Bob is still learning how to be a supervisor. You at least got to sit where you can see me, Bob. I mean, you couldn't even see me where you're sitting. Fifi, on the other hand, she's the one who's going to be a good trainer for you, Bob, on how to be a good supervisor. She stays right on top of things. She's not lazy. You're being lazy in the shade. The water is right over there, and I got a hose on the spool thing. So all I got to do to keep it watered is yank it out for a little bit. And I've also got it so that it'll reach over to the hugelkultur bed that I did the other day if I need to water that. And I very well might, because we don't have any rain in the forecast for the next week or so. So, yep, one more chore to add to my daily routine, but I like it. And I'm not done yet. I got more boxes and more seeds. So, yeah, there might be some more flower garden coming. And then we got Grumpy. He's, depending on who you ask, he's either the best supervisor ever or the worst supervisor. Because he doesn't care what I'm doing at all. Working up a sweat today. Yeah, can't beat that. Got to get prepared for the heat of the summer. It's only maybe 80. I don't even know. Should I check? It's probably not even 80 degrees. I'm out here sweating. What are you going to do? Yeah, I can't do that left-handed. I also did some work on the skid steer with the front hoe. Same thing from the last video. I'm just going back there, ripping out trees that are starting to grow back. Now I have ran into a few trees, you know, they're only 3 feet tall, but you go to dig and it's a big old stump that's growing back. So that is not as powerful for getting out big tree stumps. For small stuff, that thing's awesome. It just, you know, rips right through them. But for the bigger stuff, that's not a big, you know, it's not a big excavator with a lot of power. That's why I have the other attachment, the stump bucket. The stump bucket is, that's a lot more powerful because you're using the weight of the machine to, you know, dig into the ground and lift up. But I can't use the stump bucket with the track slipping because you need that traction to dig in and rip those roots up and rip that stump out. So this was good timing for me. I can go back there and get most of the work done. I've got tracks on the way. Yeah. Usually they're pretty fast about that because people in the, you know, construction equipment business, they can't, you know, they're losing money if they're down for days at a time. So they should be here this week, and then we'll see when Wiley can get to put my new tracks on. But so yeah, with the track slipping, it doesn't have much traction, and so I haven't been you know, putting it to the test. It's also with that track slipping, it's not turning like it should. But new tracks are on the way, and that'll be another piece of excitement coming up, I hope. What else can I tell you? Not a whole lot for today. Productive day. Tracks are coming. Made some other arrangements for work on the property. That is coming up pretty soon. We've got a game plan. That's what Wiley and Jen and I were talking about earlier today. So we've got a game plan on that coming up. Yeah, cool. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Take it easy.